Today I want to say about Malaysian economics key issues and their impact on Malaysia economy. This is my first slide. And then next, my second slide was introduction. Overview of Malaysia economy, upper middle income economy with GDP per capita exceeding USD 11000. Service sectors 54% of GDP, manufacturing 25%, agriculture 9%. GDP growth of 6.3% in Q4 2025, strongest since Q4 2022. Unemployment at historic low of 2.9% in January 2026. Despite strong performance, structural challenge persists. Okay, let's talk about three key issues addressed. First, income inequality and poverty. Second is unemployment among young and graduates. The third was dependencies on commodities export. Next slide. Issues 1. Income inequality and poverty. The problem was Malaysia Gini's coefficients like 0.390 2024 years, lower in 50 years, but still higher than regional peers. Absolutely, poverty rate 5.1% in 2024, down from 6.2% in 2022. Approximately 416,000 household. Hardcore poverty nearly eradicated at 0.09%. Significant urban-rural divide. Urban poverty 3.7% vs rural poverty 9.9%. Ethnic income gap persists. Chinese to Bumiputera income ratio equal 1 versus 0.72. Sabah records highest poverty rate at 17.7%. Kelantan at 11.5%. And the downstairs is our chat. You can see it about the percentage about every. And the next slide 4. Issues 1. Income inequality and poverty. Impact on the economy, you can see about B40 household, income up to 5,858, remains vulnerable to cost of living increases. The second was regional disparity limits economic potentials of East Malaysian states, lowers consumer spending power among bottom income groups, constrain domestic demand. And the next, social tensions rise if inequality is not addressed. History presented of May 1969. Okay, let's talk about proposed solutions. First, strengthen progressive taxation and target cash transfer. Example, sumbangan tunai ramah. Expand and quality education and vocational training access in rural and East Malaysian areas. Increase minimum wage implementations and enforcement, promote rural industrializations and digital infrastructures to reduce urban-rural gaps. Last was enhance public disclosure and monitoring of income distributions data. Next slide. Slide 5. Issues 2. Young and graduate unemployment. The problem was overall unemployment 2.9 percentage in Jan 2029 years. But young unemployment 15 until 24, such as 10.2%. Young unemployment is 3.5 times the national average. Graduate unemployment rate was 3.2 percentage in 2024 years, such as 165,900 unemployment graduates. Skill-related unemployment was 32.2% of graduates works below their qualifications, and then the skills mismatch. Also, the problems education system produce graduates whose qualifications do not align with industry needs. 26% of workforce engaged in gig economy. It limited job security and career progressions. This is our chart lah, about the line graph. On the next slide, slide 6, it shows to young and graduate unemployment. Impact on the economy that was wasted human capital. Graduate unable to contribute at their skill level. Also, second, brain drain. Skilled Malaysians immigrate to Singapore, Australia, UK for better opportunities. Lower lifetime earnings reduce consumer spending and tax revenue. Social consequence, mental health issues, delay family formations, increase inequality, check economy grow without social protections, creates a vulnerable workforce. Let's talk about proposed solutions that have reformed education's curriculum to align with the industry demands like STEM, AI, digital skills. Second one was expand mandatory internship and apprenticeship programs in higher education. And third, strengthen industry academia collaborations through co-design degree programs. The second was provides fiscal incentives for companies hiring and training fresh graduates. Example, My Steps. Second, develop social protection frameworks for GIGS workers. GIGS workers protections SIM 2.0. Invest in career counseling and jobs matching platforms powered by AI. Next slide, slide 7. Issues 3. Dependency on commodities export. The problem was palm oil and petroleum remain major export revenue source. Like palm oil, Malaysia is world's second largest producer, such as 18 until 19 million tonnes annually. Our petroleum and LNG Petronas contribute significantly to the government revenue, such as 20% of federal revenue. Global commodity price volatility exposes Malaysia to external shocks. Historia presented like years 1980 commodity price crash severely impacted GDP growth. EU deforestation regulations and ESG standards threaten palm oil market access. We all can see the Malaysia export composition of the pie chart lah, of this of the data. And then next, we can see slide 8, issue 3, dependency on commodities export. The impact on the economy have a revenue instability, Dutch disease risk, environmental costs, trade vulnerability, and then the ringgit value correlated with oil price, affect imports costs and inflations. Okay, talk about purpose solutions. What have we have? Accelerate economic diversifications towards high-value manufacturing and digital economy. We can invest in downstream processing like oleochemicals, biofuels, rather than raw commodity export. Second, advance Malaysian sustainable palm oil MSPO certifications to meet international ESG standards, expand renewable energy sector to reduce fiscal dependence on petroleum revenue, implement new industrial master plan, NIMP 2030 years targets, match manufacturing GDP of 587.5 ringgit billion by year 2030. Build strategic commodity reserve and hedging mechanisms to cushion price shocks. Slide 9. Our conclusions. Key takeaways. Malaysia economy has achieved remarkable growth, but structural challenges remain. Let's talk about second one. Income inequality has improved to a 50 years low, yet rural-urban and antique gaps persist. Sustained target interventions are essentials. Um, like the third one was young unemployment at 3.5 times the national average signals and urgent need for education, industry alignment, and skills reform. Commodity dependent, the dependency exposes Malaysia to global price shocks and environmental pressures. Diversifications into high-value sector to criticals. The way we can forward was inclusive growth that reach B40 household and underserved regions. Also can second ways we can a future ready workforce equipped with skills matching 21st century demands. The last one ways we can choose was economic resilience built on diversifications, sustainability, and innovations. Okay, that's all my sharing about, oh, sorry, have the last slide is my reference, or can check it. Okay, thank you everyone.